amongst Jews around the world, but that's changing. More and more Jews are becoming religious, and of course the religious are the ones that are popping out 5, 6, 7 kids per family. Religious Jews are becoming the majority. These left, like I like to call them deformed, because they call it Reform Judaism. Well, it's deformed Judaism and other non-Orthodox Judaism. It's all bullshit. It's all man-made, created bullshit in the 19th century. What's called the Haskalah, where these Jews try to be like the Goyim, because it stands for nothing. It means nothing. There is no foundation to it. So Orthodox religious Judaism is becoming more and more the majority. I'm not an observant Jew. I'm not going to lie and say I am, but I only respect Orthodox Torah Judaism. That is the only Judaism, obviously. That's what all our ancestors followed, Orthodox Torah Judaism. Okay? Now, the second point that I wanted to make, now I forget what Human was saying. Oh, why the hell would a Jew talk to you? Do you see me mention anything about atheists? I don't have a problem with atheists. I talk about Christian and Muslim fascist scum that want to rape the world. They want to spread their evil ideology. Why would a Jew talk badly to you? You're a decent. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of what you say, but you're not a Jew hater. You just don't believe in a God. You don't believe in the Torah, which is fine. We don't have a problem with people like you. You're not going around trying to promote evil and idolatry and all the evil things Christians and Muslims promote. Why would a Jew talk to you in a bad way? I don't have any issue with you. I don't have an issue with atheists per se. I mean, leftists, the atheists that promote evil, like Ben. I have an issue with Ben. It's this transgender. He wants to chop off genitalia off of children. I mean, he has some disgusting beliefs. So I do have a problem with him. But I mean, there's no reason why I don't see any reason why a religious Jew would talk badly to this Human, whatever his name is. Now, but yes, Jews hate Christianity, hate Islam. Christians have done such atrocities throughout their evil history. There's so much blood on the claws of Christianity, and all the Jews that suffered at the hands of Christians. Same thing, and the same thing with the Muslims. So, understanding where I'm coming from, I don't have a problem with atheists per se, or or secular people. I have a problem with evil ideologies that, and of course, they also want to spread around the world, which makes it even more evil.
Well, I got a problem with you. Like, if you look up, does Judaism support hateful rhetoric? No, it doesn't. I put examples in the room. Judaism is not about hateful, hurtful speech like you have wrote. And accepting the fact that there are varieties of sexual orientation is not a belief, it's a fact. I'm not a believer. It is a fact that some people have gender dysphoria, and as a sentient human being, they have the right to say, I don't feel comfortable with sexuality. So, you're wrong on some major portions. So, once again, Road Hazard's idea of a sky daddy is no anybody's idea of a sky daddy. Whether it's Christian, Jew, Muslim, or what have you, they're all equally false. So, anyway, you can look it up for yourself. Judaism speaks against hateful rhetoric and harmful rhetoric like Road Hazard spews out of his pie hole.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I mean, what I would say, Road Hazard, I think you belong to a fringe group of Judaism. I'm sorry, I mean, most Jews don't talk like that. And my advice to you is, yes, I'm an atheist, but I think you need to be a little bit careful. What I mean is you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. What I'm saying is, most Christians support Israel, whether they're liberal or conservative. If you continue that rhetoric and maybe you want to spread the word to other Jews, you might want to be careful. You understand what I'm saying? Because most Christians support Israel, but you're not doing a very good job of supporting that view. You understand what I'm saying? So I think you need to be careful about that, about biting the hand that feeds you, because a lot of Christians support you, but you could slowly change that. Just a word of advice.
Oh my God. Human just laid it down to you, Rhodes. Like Rabbi Shmuley tried to lay it down to Candace Owens and a few other people. You're like, yeah. I'm telling you, you don't want to say these kind of things. If you apologize now, that's all we need. Oh my God, he laid it down to you, Rhodes. He gave you your walking orders. Shut up, you Jewish bitch. If you want my support. He just knocked you down 20 flights of stairs. He's the Christian Babylonian Rabbi Shmuley of the Republican Party. I yield the mic.
First of all, a couple things. Christians do not support Jews. Christians support the idea that Jews need to be around so their HIV-infected homosexual transgender made a bitch god called Jesus the Moms or Jesus the Bastard could return and, what do they call it? I forget the end times scenario that they have a name for it. Nowadays, Christians spend millions and millions of dollars trying to commit Jews to their pagan idolatry, by destroying Jewish, converting us to their pagan idolatry. And if you think what I say on Pal Talk is going to change anything, you're insane. I will tell you this. It is true that Orthodox Jews do not speak like me. I do not claim to speak for Orthodox Jews. Orthodox Jews would not use the language I use. They don't curse. They don't talk about profanity or anything like that. So, no, obviously, Orthodox Jews would not talk. They wouldn't be. Most Orthodox Jews don't even use technology. Wouldn't be on the internet. Period. So, obviously, I'm not representing Orthodox Jews, but if you do want to see representation of Orthodox Jews, find the channel Rabbi Tobiah Singer. He is an great Orthodox Jewish rabbi that devotes his YouTube channel to disproving Christianity. The whole channel point is that Jews, he's trying to protect Jews from Christian those that proselytize, Christians that proselytize Jews. But in the meantime, he's convinced millions of Christians to leave Christianity because any one of his videos destroys the Christian pagan idolatry. Any one of his videos, and he has thousands of videos and now over 100 subscribers. So he's doing way more harm. He's much more offensive to Christians than I am. Now, of course, he doesn't curse. He's not, he doesn't get hyperbolic like I do, so on and so forth. But he is a much more dangerous Jew in regards to Christians because he disproves Christianity. So using the Tanakh, using biblical sources, he disproves Christianity. So, no, I mean, look, Christianity is an enemy. From a Jewish perspective, it's pure idolatry. It's an enemy of God, an enemy of this world. It's from the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. It's pure Avodah Zarah, which is, idolatry. And Jews do not have any respect for it. Now, the fact that evangelical Christians see that the prophecies of Tanakh are coming true with the return of the Jewish people to Israel and support Israel being, defending itself against these Muslim cockroaches, that's a separate issue. I don't think we need Christians. I think we need God. God is on the side of the Jewish people, and that's all we need. And we need some Jewish brains, some Jews with the Yiddish kop, the Jewish brains is what we need. And that's all we need. But some guy on Pal Talk like me isn't going to change anything about the foreign policy of the United States or the position of evangelical Christians towards Israel, even though many evangelical Christians Israel, by the way, not all of them support it.
Yeah, I got a couple books for road hazards. One is by Christopher Hitchens. It's called God is Not Great, How Religion Poisons Everything. Another one is Godless by Dan Barker. See, the problem is that Road Hazards apparently doesn't understand that his imaginary sky daddy is no different than anybody else's.
That a million of you can't get a dollar together. We Jews actually have the power to finally do the blessing to this world and genocide all you white trash scum. The only white trash fucking ground. Pedophile scum. You machshamam of zakram shem rishayim yerkav. May the names of the wicked be erased and may they... You pedophile, transgender, disgusting, bestiality-loving, white trash, inbred scum. Die along with the fucking niggers and sand niggers. Mike's open.
Yeah, is this crazy person hour? I mean, you guys, what you do is you demonstrate. Road hazards demonstrate something. Christopher Hitchens said this. A good person will do good things. A bad person will do bad things. It takes religion to make a good person do bad things. So I've got some bad news for road hazards. His imaginary sky daddy is no different than anybody else's imaginary sky daddy. I'd like to quote a story from the Old Testament. It's in 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 23 and 24. You can look it up if you want. It's about these kids that's mocking the supposed prophet of God. And what they say to them, this guy is Baldy. They call him Baldy.